shootout, 4-inning shootout. And we'll explain that when we get to it. It's rather exciting, folks, because as it gets closer to the end, it can go to sudden.
And he has such a great touch, you know, whenever he needs to move the cue ball.
That impressed and just dazzled me and everybody watching.
Yeah.
It's actually it's been a pleasure. I've worked with you once before, and it was nothing but a
Most
pleasure.
of the players, just
Yeah.
about all of them. But, you know, I enjoy commentating as well.
Oh,
You know,
sure.
just like I
Sure.
enjoy teaching.
Used to go there quite a
Yeah.
bit. I'd make my annual trip, or maybe biannual. I'd go up there. That's not often. Carlo looking good here to take the opening rack in this first race to 4. Rhythmic, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's just, you know, when these guys get into their flow, the movement is very precise, everything about it. Their fundamentals, they just, and he does take the opening game. 1-0. Well, I got a cameraman in the way, and I can't see the 3 ball.
Well, I like coming off the second rail. That way I guarantee I'm not frozen to the rail.
Mm-hmm.
Always the top left-hand pocket.
Well, he's going to have to get to the 5 first. And that's what you meant.
So you see, he shortened the angle.
Yeah, he killed it.
But,
and look, he's going to
look
make
at
a
this.
shot. He's going to make it. Oh,
Oh,
never
my,
rail
just
first
tap it,
behind
tap
the
it.
10
Mhm.
with the cue ball. No, he's just going to tap
Just
it
tap
softly
it.
and
There you
stay
go.
there.
Just
Now,
a
see, I
nice
just
little in
learned
front
something.
of the 7. Right? He's got to try to leave him in front of the 7. But like I said, the 6 ball stops there regardless.
And that English just opened it up for him. That little bit of outside English, he's going to go. Oh, he came around. Can he get by the 8? It looks
Slide it a bit.
And Carlo positioned to take game number 2. So we are in stage 2, folks. I believe after this 10 ball goes down, we'll go to a commercial break and be back. Let the dog out. Do what you got to do. You got 2 minutes to do it. Game number 3.
If he wound up with a slide angle on the 4 and ran the cue ball into the 9 and stopped it there, he has a nice little ability. You know, he doesn't have to run into the 9.
No,
that one slid a
let's
little
see what he
more than
does here.
draw.
Oh, he missed the 9 entirely. I wonder if.
Oh, but maybe the 5 does. Oh, he moved. Yeah. You see his stick wobbled to the side as soon as he struck the ball.
Wisconsin, didn't he? Just a month ago? Less than a month ago, or was it a month? Whatever. SVB 9-0 in a major championship.
Yeah, that was at the World Pool Masters.
Yep.
Most people, when they play a bad match like that, they go into a very, you know,
they go in kind of weak.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, he came out, he showed the heart of a champ. Slap me. Oh, my. Oh, it took some English there, didn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
To the 10, I'm sorry. And Alex is on the board. He went for the corner. Using the 5.
Which he managed.
Good view of him moving the ball around, planning his attack. Nice. And you
almost like a straight pull pattern.
Yeah, you almost want to fall on the the right side of the ball, that bridge.
Yeah. Oh, I likes a combo. Or makes both of them and ends up with the 6 ball. Right?
Oh, then there's that. I didn't think he had the angle. And looking very poised to, and again, these 3 balls, and we'll go to our commercial breaks. And then you get to watch all our little ads for the players' meetings and things like that. And our sponsors, Alpha Cryptocurrencies, Siebert's, Medaya, and we're off on the break.
Behind the 7 ball. Very nice touch.
Kind of like that.
Yep.
Oh, he held it up.
Yeah.
I would have gone to the left side of the 6 and played it. It comes flat off, doesn't grab at all. But on this Predator cloth, it does grab. Even when it's new.
We'd rather be on the table.
Of course. That's what pool tables is for, to be played on. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes people use them for laundry and things like that, but it saw some of that action just recently. I thought we were going to a break dry.
But if I were playing for my life, I'd rather have the opportunity to break.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of have the guy breaking my side going down. Let's see if you'll play it in the same pocket. Nope. We overcut that one a bit. Even
that-
if he
that's-
ran into the 5, he's fine, right?
Yeah, that's and he used what you said. He just stayed on the same side of the
In my
table.
opinion.
Yeah. It just seems that the less cue ball movement, the better. But
Does he
sometimes
wanna
avoid the 9.
No, I guess he wanted to
Yeah,
avoid the 9,
he
but
wanted to come back
I
up.
did not like shooting that in the corner though, because then you're going to
It's a
run into
tougher
the
shot,
6.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a tougher shot.
Yeah.
I rather.
Just told me, and someone said that where was that? It's a BK Rush blue streak. One of the things you'll never hear me say is that I know it all.
Me neither.
After this 10. Fancy stuff. Just hit the head rail and come down a little bit for the 4 on the side.
Yeah, just make sure he doesn't end up straight on it. That's
Yeah.
all. I like going right in between them.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just perfect.
That way, I enough. He could play the 7 still in the lower left-hand corner pocket. All right. Did he overhit that?
He's hit it pretty hard.
Nope. He hit absolute perfect speed.
I see a lot of comments about his finger, his middle finger.
You know, the funny thing is, I never realized how much he moved it to. You just
I've seen it in the chats. I've seen it in comments. I've seen it in quite a few places, and have noticed it. Actually, I will go to a break after this shot because we're going to go to the second set. We're going to keep going. No break.
All right,
See?
let's keep going.
They're going to keep us talking to you.
Point where, if he shoots a combo, the 3 stops, you know, right enough in front of the 4 where, you know, it'll screw.
He did.
Yeah.
And he got just optimum results.
Wants to make sure he comes down low enough so that that way he doesn't have to go downtown and uptown.
Of the set. You know, something I haven't seen very much on this club. And I just thought, well, you know, I don't think I've seen any skids.
You know what I attribute that to a lot? You get more skids. But nowadays, the way they make the chalk doesn't.
We'll go on with that at the end of the break. Okay. Take one of his games.
Oh, that's great.
One of his matches. I just have the utmost respect for the gentleman.
Just
sure.
For the kicks, yeah.
That's right. Just, you know.
For the experience, yeah.
Exactly. I'm kidding, folks.
Of course I would. Why wouldn't I do that? I'd do it for you, pal.
Score.
About possibly doing a clinic around your area. I would love to do
Arizona?
that. Yeah.
Not very. He kept his distance.
But he got the correct. He got the correct angle.
Well, so does it. Yep.
You just go towards the 9. It's like the position there is dog proof.
Tying things up will be Carlo Biado. And we're tied at 1.
Oh, nice. So he had more angle than what it looked like.
For first place, 15,000 for second.
Whoa. Did you see how dangerously close?
16th is 2,000. 17th through 32nd is an even 1,000, which is what these guys will get if they lose this match.
Lightly. Doesn't want the keyboard overrun because he has a thin hit on the 6 ball. Side of the 9, and then just draw towards the 10 ball. Go towards the 9 ball with a little draw, with enough angle on the 9 to draw back for the 10.
Well, you got the perfect angle to come down. Yeah. Now, see, I got all excited about the chauffeur and pool. That's my man.
Yeah.
He's got plenty.
I think he came short. Did he come short on that one?
No,
Okay, well, for a second,
I don't mind being corrected. I really actually. Did he cheat it right into the?
What he tried to do there, but it is not. The main thing is try not to leave him a bank. Right?
That's why he wants to. He's going to
Yeah.
hit. I think he's hit it with perfect speed.
To have 3 or 4 possible options, you know. Oh,
Oh,
wow, look at that.
I didn't see that option.
Wow, that's a surprise. That's a shocker there.
Yep.
Yeah, if someone out there expects us to call every single one perfectly, you're probably watching the wrong that tuned into
And
to
a big
support
shout
the
out.
stream. Yeah.
I've actually
You
seen
guys all
some.
deserve it.
I've seen some very, very good. Didn't used to. And you actually turned me on to it.
Yeah. No, we as a whole, you know, even the entire tour to constructive criticism.
Pay the bills. Commercials. Actually, yeah, I did. Someone said something about mentioning the break time story, and then somebody else told us what commentators should do.
I mean, does a video says, you know, flight fans, welcome back. And the other guy asked him if he could sing La Cucaracha. So what he did is he sang La Cucaracha at the end of. Look at the deadly look that he has on those eyes.
Yes.
Super.
And Shane Van Boning.
Yeah. Right towards that 8.
And there's no faking it.
You know,
You can just
don't let that fool you. He knows if he gets an opportunity, he's going to pounce, take advantage of it.
And just to get on the hill, well, that's one that I would bet on.
Yeah. Every time I get positioned like that, I said, I'll take this for the U.S. Open or the World Championship.
That's right. Now. Right through there for the 4. Quick stop shot.
Line for the 7. That's the only issue. Not even issue. It's just really rare that they do not get out.
Yes. Well, like I said, this is the 800.
That's saying something. Well, this is it, folks. Once again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in and looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, we'll be back at 9:30 with Mika Immonen, Hall of Famer, versus I think it's Chia Chusei. Congratulations to a fine match played by Biado